even with, like my 2 years there, when we won those championships, that shit is a lot harder when you make you make the level the championship. Like anything short of the championship is a failure. So it's like we couldn't really take no days off. We couldn't relax. You couldn't, just take a deep breath during this stretch of the schedule because one bad injury, one bad this, one bad stretch, and this all could be for naught. So there was a lot of pressure on the group to just win. So every day it was hyper professional. Got to witness Draymond and sort of his magic and how he operates, man. Like, you just see like a whole different level. And like I said, I got fortunate because I learned as much as I learned through my first 12 years in my last three. Like every day was learning, watching, coaching and adjustments and, all of the different elements that go into preparing to be a champion. I got to experience. And that was what I wanted in terms of my career. Just wanted to move toward that way. Cause every year we played Miami, bro, there would be a moment in that fucking series where I'd be standing on the free throw line, right? And I'd look up, I'd be bent over at the free throw line, I'd look over at Miami's bench, and goddamn James Jones would look at me with this look on his face like, not this time either, motherfucker. Like it was always this little chagrin on his face. And that shit used to fuck with me, man. I'd be like, God damn, like so I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. Like I wanted to win. I wanted to be a part of that shit at the end.
Yo, James Jones is gonna see this and gonna have such gratification because what you saying is so James Jones.
Yeah, that
So
look on his face, bro. Like, yeah, all right. Like y'all got close.
Smirk, like, I know.
Oh shit, that shit used to drive me crazy. So, when I was in Golden State, like I said, man, it was just more about the ride, the experience. Winning at a high level. Having unbelievable expectations on the team, feeling that pressure, like we expected to win every night, expected to win every game, knowing that you're gonna get a full house on the road and everybody's best shot because the game is gonna be on TV. So
in the finals, you got to see that king again.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and you done had this whole experience these last couple of years about facing LeBron,
right.
And you know what he's capable of doing. And you see that first game he come out, what he does, like, oh shit, is this shit a deja vu again? Right, this motherfucker gonna stop me from doing that? But then the gratification of when y'all finally win and you win your first championship.
Yeah. So man, it was like Bron. The thing about that group too, brothers, I like it was like because you got like Draymond and you had Mike Brown, you always had strategists, man. Like. So Draymond got strategies for days and let that motherfucker do this and let him do that, just adjusting and doing, we're gonna change it this way, we're gonna do it this way. But a lot of that was to make sure, like I said, that the team had the best opportunity to win. So even though Bron was playing some good basketball, it's like this is the argument that I make about that group when people talk about all time, right? Like you gotta get to like 120, right? So even if your two main guys get 40 apiece, that's only 80. And the rules, so you're talking about the rules hadn't quite shifted to the foolishness that they are now. So there was still a little bit of bumping and holding and nudging guys. So it wasn't totally out of the game yet.
Yeah.
So we had a group that could make adjustments and play just about any style of basketball. So that was the confidence, like, yeah, they're going to be good. Like LeBron might get 50, but you got to come up with like another 80, and who going to do that? Where you going to get that from, because we had a tough series one of those years with Portland, with Dame and CJ. And it was like, okay, they can let them both average 30. That's only 60 points. Where they gonna get the next 60 from? Like, so that was the mindset of that group. But when you have a lot of talent and then you have like, veteran guys that just know how to play, you can get it done.
The buzzer go off, you winning your first championship, the confetti falling, everybody going crazy. What's that champagne shower? What's that feel like? What's that moment like for you?
It was a lot of emotion, but it was fun, man. Like you just like that entire, like it was like the end of a journey, but that entire year was just filled with like what I would say basketball fun, like knowing these teams are gonna try these schemes and motherfuckers, watching Clay and Steph do what they do, just watching guys be at their very best. Just that was it. All kind of culminated with winning, like, and just wanting to be on top, finishing the season with a win.